This is Bimbo News with your hosts, Allie Siegel, Melissa Stecky.
Hello, and welcome to Webcrawler's Bimbo News. I'm Allie Siegel.
And I'm Melissa Stettin.
This is a podcast where we'll cover everything from viral news stories to pop culture to things that we watched on TV during the week. We have a Patreon. Our true crime, occult, supernatural episodes are now only available at patreon.com/webcrawlers for $5 a month. And those feature Producer Maria.
Producer Maria.
Producer Maria.
Producer Maria.
Listen, I've been tired lately and my speech impediment has been rocking more than ever. So get used to it, folks. If you would like access to those episodes, join our Patreon. It is an awesome community. And please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and call into our hotline if you'd like to be on our monthly mailbag episode. We got to do
Oh, yeah, we got to do a episode soon.
Yeah, we got to do that on Sunday. Leave a message about something we've discussed in an episode. Tell us a story, a secret. Update us on your life. The number is
626-63-420-69. Nice.
Melissa, who are our patrons?
We've got Kevin S., Kelsey D., Witch Queen 17,
Ooh, I like it.
and Naomi.
Welcome,
Campbell.
Naomi Campbell. Welcome to the team, guys. We are excited to have you. Now, let's get into this week in Weird. What is going on?
Well, as you all know, the Olympics are starting tomorrow.
Really?
Is it the opening ceremonies tomorrow, I think? Who knows? There's no way to know. So I saw this article that there was some spying going on some Olympic teams.
Why would you spy? It's not like it's not. I mean, it's not competitive, but it's not like
It's not competitive.
What were they spying?
It was two people from the Canada soccer team.
Oh, okay.
They were in Paris and they were spying on New Zealand.
I forgot that there's like actual sports.
What do you mean?
I thought it was
like sports that are played
against each other.
Right, like there's basketball.
Yeah, that's what when I was saying like it's not like it's like competitive, that's what I thought in my head. I was like, it's not like they're playing football, but they are. I thought it was all like gymnastics, like solo stuff.
Is football in the Olympics? No, it's not. American football?
Football.
Football.
I meant football.
Football. Yeah, so the Canadian Olympic Committee said the assistant coach Jasmine Mander and Joseph Lombardi were sent home immediately.
That's
for flying drones over.
That's so dorky.
Like, what are you? You're trying to get some plays, I guess, or see like secret plays.
Yeah.
Like, why? Who cares?
Once you're in the Olympics, I mean, it's just
right.
It feels to me that's so dorky.
It's such a nerd thing to do.
Yeah, using a drone to spy on the other Olympic team.
So stupid. Also so obvious. Behavior.
Yeah.
What do you do? You got to get a mole on the inside.
Yeah, you got to get an insider.
Oh my God, did you see this explosion in Yellowstone?
No.
It's called the Biscuit Basin.
I'm into
and there was a hydrothermal explosion.
That's also what I call my pussy.
Oh boy, the Biscuit Basin. Oh boy. There's a video, but there were like tourists watching this. Like there's this bridge, this like wooden bridge that's like totally destroyed. And it was like steam, boiling water, debris. And it just like totally, I mean, that's what can happen, I guess, if you go see like,
yeah,
you know, Yellowstone, but like no one was injured. But there was just so many tourists around. There's just boiling water in the air.
That's
just
terrifying.
Exploding. Yeah.
That's why I don't cook, and that's why I don't go out in nature.
Exactly.
You heard it here first.
It said it was caused by water suddenly transitioning to steam in the shallow hydrothermal system beneath Black Diamond Pool. Whatever that means.
Of course it was. You got to be careful.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, I knew that already. This, similarly, from the Miami Herald, ghost-like creature with ample genitalia found at power plant. It's a new species.
What do you mean ample?
Exactly. That's what I'm wondering.
Big ol'.
Yeah, it's got huge junk. So this says scientists searched through archive collections for preserved animals from South America. They were looking for ghost-like creatures, and they found several. I don't understand what that means. They were studying Otanelia spiders, also known as ghost spiders.
Oh.
And I guess they found a new species of it. Tell me about this ample genitalia. I mean, that's what we're all wondering
That's
about,
what we're,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so female Luperculoid ghost spiders have an ample epigenum or external genitalia and a large spermathecae, an internal reproductive organ used to store sperm.
Wow.
Okay, so
But
they
if
got
that's like an inch spider, what percentage of their body is ample genitalia? Like 50%?
Right. So how much is genitalia?
I need
is
to
it
know.
mostly I think when they say ample, I think they just mean this is mostly genitalia.
Right.
And then like legs. It's basically genitalia and legs, I think.
Genitalia and legs.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a cool spider.
Yeah, and then it's like see-through. So good for this spider, I guess. I mean, it must just be made for procreation.
Yeah, that's
Or something.
creepy. I don't know.
And it was in a power plant. Anytime there's a spider in a power plant,
that's some
get me
Alex
outta
Mack
here.
shit.
Yeah. You could have stopped at spider at power plant. Marvel is salivating on the. That would be like a good porn. They should do like a Spider-Man porn based off this. A big genitalia spider at a. This would be a good porn
plant?
version of Spider-Man, where
That's a
it
very
bites
good
a
idea.
guy and he has a huge penis now.
Whoa.
Get
Call
at
up
me at Pornhub. Get at me
Stan Lee.
Pornhub.
I think he died though.
Yeah.
If you're
No, we got to
listening.
get someone at like Pornhub.
Pornhub, if you're listening.
Yeah, we have a porn for you. It's about the ghost-like creature with ample genitalia found at a power plant.
Called ample genitalia.
Madam Web. It could be called
Ample web.
ample.
Madam Ample.
Nope. Dong.
Mad.
Dong.
Dong.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Just write in and let us know what to call it.
Let us know.
In other animal news,
Did you see
I did.
this Dubai princess?
Okay, then we're talking.
What are you
we're talking
thinking?
about two
Oh,
different
you're thinking
things.
of the horse.
Yeah, we are talking.
I was like, animals.
We
No,
are
that's
talking about
funny. This
two
is a
different
person.
things. Excuse you?
I'm talking about the Dubai princess.
I'm talking about the horse.
the
but
horse.
You go first. Okay.
Let's go. So this Dubai princess, she announced via Instagram that she's divorcing her husband.
Okay, I will say, so the husband is the animal. I will say the reason I said in other animal news is because I saw an animal story that we have coming up next, is why I said in
Yes.
other animal news.
It's about a horse.
It's about a horse. Okay.
But this is not about a horse. This is about a man. So it was posted a few weeks ago. It was Sheikha Mara bint Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the daughter of the UAE Prime Minister, announced on Instagram, she said, "I hereby declare our divorce."
Yeah.
She's 30 years old. "I divorce you. I divorce you. I divorce you. Take care, your ex-wife."
Yeah, because he was out philandering. And so she just said it
Yeah.
over Instagram.
That's crazy.
I'm into
and
it.
I guess it's official. If you announce it on Instagram, it's official.
It's official. Yeah.
It's in the Constitution.
But this horse thing.
This horse thing. So this lady got bit in front of the Cavalry Museum in London, England, by one of King Charles's guard horses.
Right.
And you can take pictures with this horse.
Yeah.
But there's a sign, which is funny, which is in the video. The sign says, "Beware, horses might lick or bite."
Yeah. There's like literally a huge sign that says like, don't get too close to the horse. It bites. And then there's a video of her like getting too close to the horse and it bites her. And then she like passes out from being bit.
She passes out. The bite, I don't think is bad.
I don't think it's bad either.
She just kind of like was sitting down and then she like passed out.
Yeah.
Probably because she is so embarrassed.
Yeah, it's like, come on. But speaking of London, you were just in London for a week.
I was just there. I did not go to the Cavalry Museum, but I did go to Buckingham Palace.
Wow.
And Kensington Gardens. The flag was up in Buckingham Palace.
Means...
I didn't realize this because I sent a picture to Martin and he's like, "Oh, the king's in."
Oh, is that what it means?
I was like, and because there was a lot of people there.
Wow.
And like helicopters and like cars. I was like, what's going on? But I guess the king was there.
Interesting. And it was a star-studded week for you. What?
Oh my God. The celebs I saw. I went to Primrose Hill, which is like a little neighborhood, to meet my friend for some tea. My friend Sophie for some tea. And right outside the cafe, it was Cousin from The Bear.
Crazy.
Eben, whatever his name is, Moss.
No idea. He was also in Girls. And
he was in Girls. He was Marnie's boyfriend.
Yeah, and I also once saw him at the Melrose Flea Market.
Wow.
Yeah.
He gets around.
He's around.
He gets around. And then I was in an elevator with Pedro Pascal.
And you reported that he handsome.
He is very handsome.
Yeah.
He looks, because I looked up his age, he's like 50 something.
Really?
And I was like, oh my God, he looks so much younger in person.
He doesn't read 50s to me.
Yeah. No, he looked very handsome. He's a very handsome man. On my flight back, it's like an 11-hour flight.
Yeah, it's long.
I somehow slept for 6 hours, which is unheard of because I do not sleep on planes, but I was just so tired. I slept. I woke up and I saw Javier Bardem walking back from the bathroom, and I was like, oh my God, I've been sitting next to him this whole time?
That's crazy. Was it like a divider, or
it's a divider?
Okay, got it.
There was a divider.
What was he like?
I mean, he was very quiet. He was wearing glasses, but and so I woke up and I opened my phone and Martin had texted me, "Biden just stepped down." Oh, and I was like, and I saw Javier Bardem. I was like, am I dreaming? Is this a weird dream? This is not real.
Like
where am I? What's
zone.
happening?
Yeah.
Turns out it's real. And I'm like, most people are sleeping on the plane. I'm like, should I tell Javier Bardem that Biden stepped down?
Be the one who breaks this to Javier.
Do you think he's gonna care? And so I was like, I have to do it. I have to do it because it's so funny.
Oh my God.
So I waited until the plane landed.
Oh my
God. We're
God.
walking off and there was like another lady with us. He had just been told that his luggage was lost.
That sucks.
So he was like not in a good mood. And I was like, fuck. So I was kind of walking with the lady and Javier was like next to us and I held up my phone. I was like, you guys see Biden step down? And she's like, yeah, oh my God. And Javier's like, I did see that. And I was like, okay, just checking. And I was like, I did it. I did it.
You did it.
I told him I did it.
You did your due diligence. Wow.
Yeah. So what a star-studded
what a
trip to London. Crazy.
Yeah. What a exciting times, but no horse fights.
No, I didn't see any horses. Really.
Well, better luck next time.
I know, better luck next time.
Well, back in the US of A, what is this crazy vending machine you have on here?
There's a vending machine that sells ammunition in 3 states. There's one in
crazy.
Alabama, Texas, and Oklahoma. And it's this company called American Rounds. And they're like, yeah, we're going to put up 8 vending machines with bullets because it's convenient. And they use facial recognition. You have to put your ID in. But like one of them in Texas is like near a middle school.
It's like so sick.
It's so crazy. Like you can just go buy, I mean, people are going to buy them no matter what at like Walmart or whatever.
Right.
Like we don't need to make it easier for people to get
Yeah,
bullets.
we don't need a vending machine. Like we could have like a user to user experience to buy bullets.
Go to a gun store.
Yeah, we can at least have you talk to someone so that you don't, if you seem like really out of your gourd when you're trying to buy those bullets,
Right.
someone can be like, cool it, mister.
Yeah, how do they tell if someone's like
Yeah.
not like, I'm gonna kill someone, put my credit card in there, got my bullets.
Yeah, I mean, like, we don't need, this is insane. People are
I hope
nuts.
they fail.
I know, I really, seriously, that's so
I'm
fucking
sure they'll be
crazy.
very popular.
I'm sure they'll be huge. Next thing you know, they're going to be like in airports and like stadiums.
Yeah.
This kind of is a little bit of like funny
This
news.
is fun.
The Dodgers, it was like Dodgers Wives Night or something. And so the wives got to pick the songs that they come out to. And I haven't been to that
funny.
many games. So I thought that it was just when they walk out the first time onto the field, like announcing the player that the song will play. I didn't realize
it's
it's
every
every
time
time they go to bat. So
Yeah.
the wives got to pick their songs for every single time that they go to bat. And some of the
That's
songs
funny.
that the wives picked were so funny. It was like Hips Don't Lie by Shakira.
That's a good one.
One of them was like, a bitty bitty bum bum, a bitty bitty bum bum.
That's a good one.
Whitney Houston, My Heart Will Go On was another one that was just like, oh boy. There was just a lot of good choices. And it made me think, what would you choose if your significant other, if you had to choose a song for them for every time they walked up to something?
I initially said like a JoJo Siwa song because it's so
Yeah.
insane. I don't know. What did Maria say? It was a Christina Aguilera song.
I said Flagpole Sitter by Harvey Danger only because it's my favorite
That's
song.
good.
Um,
That's good.
but
I feel like someone has that. I feel like I've heard that.
I think someone
or
might
like
have
someone
it. Yeah.
has that.
So if you're listening, I'm curious what you would have your significant others.
What a
What?
girl
That is-
wants.
I think someone chose that.
Someone, I think someone picked Who Runs
Yeah,
the World?
yeah.
Girls.
There was a lot of and then Girls, 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 I think was another song.
Oh yeah.
So if you're listening, let us know.
That's funny.
Call in or write in. Let us know what your song would be for your significant other. Another thing that I think we should do our own episode on, maybe Hollywood crime scene would want to do it with us, is apparently astrology girlies on TikTok have predicted like everything that's been going on politically.
I saw this.
You did? So I couldn't find a comprehensive article that lists everything out, but apparently they've predicted the Trump assassination attempt. Apparently they've predicted Biden dropping out and when he was going to drop out. Like these
That's
TikTok
amazing.
witches, I'm sorry, like they're on it. Remember that one TikTok witch or psychic predicted this Titanic submersible? Like way
Oh right. Like a year before.
Yeah. So this girl Star Heals, and if Biden is made to step down because he won't on his own, it will be at the Capricorn full moon at 29 degrees Capricorn. Capricorn rules the government and old age. 29 degrees is an ending. And then that is when he stepped down, the Capricorn full moon at 29 degrees Capricorn, which was Sunday.
Wow.
Which is when he stood down.
Wow.
And this was all like before she tweeted that on July 11th, which was way before he stood down. Okay, well, anyways, we'll have to look at this more comprehensively, but we should really do an episode on this because they're like,
Yeah.
they are on it. They know everything that's happening. It's really crazy.
It's
Yeah,
funny.
they predicted the assassination attempt. They predicted Biden stepping down. Like these TikTok girlies should be their own cabinet. Whoever becomes president should have a TikTok girlies cabinet.
They should. They need one. They should be on the White House payroll.
Yeah, I need, if they're not already, somebody has to, it should be the Marianne Williamson TikTok girly
Yes.
astrology cabinet.
I'll pay taxes for that. I'll pay like 5 cents.
Yeah,
for
I will
that,
pay all
extra.
my psychic hotline. So we'll get into that more. But if you guys know anything about that, let us know. I can't find any comprehensive article that's been written that summarizes it all without having to go through every single TikTok, which will rot my brain. But I guess I know what I have to do now. Let's get into entertainment. What's going on in Tinseltown?
Well, Kate Hudson says she could smell Matthew McConaughey from a mile away while filming Fool's Gold.
Yeah, she's like, he doesn't wear deodorant, and guess what? I don't either. Okay.
Oh, she said, I don't either?
Yeah. Oh, you know what else is Justin Long? Did you see this Justin Long thing where he's like, I shit the bed I shit myself and I was in bed with Kate Bosworth?
Yes.
When they first started dating, he was like, I got food poisoning and shit my bed, but she didn't care, and she was like really nice, and that's how I knew I wanted to marry her. Why are we all talking about, I mean, I guess like I always talk about shitting, but like we're at an age of over information where
I do not need to know.
I
Why?
don't need to know about boys shitting themselves.
What does that add to the world?
If a girl wants to talk about shitting herself,
Yes.
I'll hear it.
What is that? Who? That's just information. That's when I know. I'm like, I just shut off Instagram. I'm like, I don't need to
I'm
know
too
this.
online. Yeah.
I don't. The things like that pop up, and I'm like, you know what? I don't need to know this. I don't need this.
That's also,
TMI.
I feel like that's also desperation, where he's like, oh my God, someone else is getting popular from talking
Is that what it
about
is?
shit. So it's almost like he was jealous of that guy who shit
Right.
himself.
It's
like,
a way
at
to be
Paltrow's
like,
house.
I'm still a thing. Remember me, guys?
Yeah, he's like,
Here's a
I've
story
also shit
that-
the bed. I'm just
Yeah.
along. I've also shit places. It was just so weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Okay. Cool. Like, that's not a funny or interesting
Yeah.
story.
Right. Not to me. And not when you do it.
No, when like tell it like
Call
that.
me when Glenn
Derek,
Powell shits somewhere.
Yeah, Glenn.
And then I'll roll around in it like my dog on the grass.
dog
Like a dog on the grass.
rolling around in the no.
In other gross celebrity news, what is this Army Hammer stuff? I hate
Oh,
giving him
Army
attention.
Hammer admits he scraped his initials into Paige Lorenz's body. So
Didn't
he
we already know
says,
that
like,
before?
I think she claimed that he branded his initials. He denied it, but now he's like, no, I wouldn't say it was a brand, but yeah, I definitely scraped my initials into her with a small knife.
Well, I'm glad he's taking accountability for the stuff that he did. I hope that he's getting the help that he needs so he doesn't destroy any more lives in his wake. Yeah.
Speaking of,
Yeah. Desperado Katy Perry. She apparently she
video.
went to Kamala. I guess she went to Kamala's team and asked, she was like, just so you know, you guys can have the rights to my video and my song for your campaign.
no.
And they were like, no, thank you. Like, we're good.
wow.
And she also made a collage of like videos and pictures of Kamala Harris and set it to her song and put it on her Instagram. And everyone on Twitter is like, Katie, cease and
So
desist. Like, you are going to ruin the
desperate.
election.
It's so desperate. Like that
I know.
song. Like, you know, she made that song to be like this commercial fucking thing used in everything, like
Yeah.
whatever. And now that like Kamala doesn't even want it, it's like
It's not happening.
ugh. And then that video she made after the song came out, because everyone was like giving her shit. They're like, what is
Yeah.
this fucking stupid song that's just and she's like, well, girls are allowed to be sarcastic sometimes. Like, don't.
Well, also, did you think we didn't get it? Everyone understood
Right.
what you were doing. It just wasn't good.
Yeah, we
It
get
failed.
it. We weren't like,
Yeah,
oh,
it
you're
just-
trying to be like a super feminist. We understand that you're doing it over the top. It was just not good.
It's bad. Yeah,
bad.
it just doesn't work.
It's bad.
It's just the whole thing was very, very stupid and desperate. In other celeb news, Sean Kingston apparently and his mom
Wait, who is
face.
Sean Kingston? Sean Paul?
No, Sean Kingston.
Who is Sean Kingston?
He's like a singer.
Oh. Beautiful
I don't know
girls.
what song. Yeah, that's the song he does.
Yes.
The beautiful girls is everywhere.
Beautiful girl. What happened?
What happened? He and his mom were charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud and 5 counts of wire fraud. They face up to 20 years behind bars if committed.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
He's only 34? I feel like he's been
wow.
around for a while.
Me too. I feel
Wow.
so scary. And his mom. Sad. Decades in prison.
That sucks.
Yeah. And I'll go real quick into other music news. A friend of ours, I won't say who in case she doesn't want us to know that she created this game or told us about this game, is because we never know with her.
You never know.
So she told us about this game where you think of like a band and you can like look at a picture of the band to help. And you think about which person you would like in the band and then which person would like you.
It's
It's kind of a fun
It's fun.
game. Yeah. We've been playing it in the group chat. So for example, we did Kings of Leon. Mm-hmm. And I said that like the lead singer guy.
He's got the long hair.
Yeah. I said that I would like him, or was it Mumford and Sons? Who was it?
No, it was Kings of Leon.
It was Kings of Leon.
Yes.
I said that I would like him, but he would get so drunk and that he would kiss me, but then like say something really mean to me or mean about me, like in the green room, or then like throw up on me or something.
Yep.
And then I would go home crying, and then the next day, like the guy with the long hair and glasses would text me being like, "Hey, are you okay?"
Hey, are you okay? And you'd be like, ugh, I don't like
Yeah.
you. I like the
I
lead
don't
singer.
like you. Yeah. So that's a fun game that
Who did I did it with Radiohead. And I was like, I'd be into probably Johnny Greenwood. You would think Tom,
Yeah.
but Tom is like, he's too cool. Like he'd just be too much. But I'd be into Johnny Greenwood. And then the guy, what's his name, with like the short hair, I feel like he would text me like, you want to hang out? You want to get a drink? It'd be like Colin, I think. Colin would be like, hey, you up? He would be like flirting with me. And I'd be like,
Yeah.
no, stop. I don't. I'm not into you. And he would just like pester me.
Yes. Wait, I just realized something crazy that I'm sure
What?
everyone already knows, but I didn't know.
What?
Do you know they're all brothers in Kings of Leon?
I'm sorry, what?
I know.
No.
Yes. Members.
All of them?
Caleb Followill, Jared Followill, Nathan Followill, Matthew Followill.
Okay, what? Because only 2 of them look alike.
I know. The band includes 4 brothers.
No.
What?
What?
This is crazy.
No, because like the lead singer and then the other guy.
They don't look alike.
What?
This is the craziest thing I think I've ever. They're brothers?
Okay, are 2 of them, are any of them twins? The 3, oh, no, 3 brothers. Matthew's their cousin.
And a cousin. 3
Yes.
brothers and a cousin.
Yes.
Do people know they're a family band? Or are we just like dumb?
I didn't know.
I feel like I like kind of have goosebumps or something.
Goosebumps. It's like an uncovered secret. You're gonna tweet it. Did you guys
have they been
know?
hiding
Everyone's
this?
like, yeah, we knew.
I've been like this. They're like the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
I had no idea they were all.
Yeah, everyone's like, we've
Related.
known for 20 years.
Yeah, it's like their thing. It's like that's creepy.
Huh.
Well, I like this Caleb guy. He looks like he's trouble.
Trouble.
But I think Nathan would be like, "Are you okay?"
What's Limp Biscuit?
Okay, so I think I looked at Limp Bizkit. I think Limp Bizkit's just two people.
Because it changes. Some bands always like get rid of members, but I feel like the original Limp Bizkit is like, there's that guy that wears the white makeup, Wes Borland,
Oh, right.
and then you got Fred. I don't know. There's like two other people in the band.
You already know Fred does it for the Nookie.
Yeah, and I would be into Wes.
I'd be into Wes
because he's
too.
weird.
Yeah.
And Fred is just
Yeah. Yeah, no thanks.
no thanks.
Speaking of no thanks, let's talk about Hulk Hogan.
Oh God, I forgot I added this. He has a beer, and a real American beer.
And you know who helps like represent it or like distribute it?
Who?
Angela from 90 Day Fiance.
Excuse me?
I know.
She does?
Yeah.
No, of course she does.
Yeah, that's like the
She's the female
he's-
version of Hulk
yeah,
Hogan.
of Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
Oh, is that why he gave that speech at the Republican National Convention, or agreed to do it to promote his
Probably
beer?
because he's like America. Like I think he's it attracts that base.
Anyway, that's that.
True Crime Corner.
Did you send me this, or did I see this about a wife stabbed husband after seeing a pic of him having sex with a woman? Turns out it was her when she was younger and she didn't recognize herself.
Oh my God, really? She's like, oh, my body looked good then.
She's like, who the fuck is this bitch? A woman flew into a rage and stabbed her husband when she found what she thought were snaps of him on his phone having sex with another woman who happened to be her when they were dating years ago.
Oh my God. That's funny. I mean, that's not funny, but that's
Her
funny.
name's Lenora. And
Listen.
she didn't ask him about the photos. She found the photos as like, this cheating motherfucker. And then went and stabbed. Didn't even ask him about it.
She forgot how good she used to look.
Yeah, that's so funny. She didn't recognize herself because she was younger, thinner, and had makeup on, according to the report.
Oh.
But her husband's is expected to recover from the injuries.
I wonder if they're going to stay together.
That's so funny.
That is, I feel, I mean, like, I wouldn't do that, but I feel like I would see an old picture of myself and be like, who is
Who
that?
the fuck is this? Oh, it's me when I was hot. Okay.
Yeah, it's me.
That's
I've been saying that
fine.
in the group chat. I've honestly, because like, whatever like perimenopause or whatever hormonal thing is happening with my body right now is just like giving me a run for my money. And honestly, every day I tweet Melissa and Maria being like, I'm glad that I used to be conventionally hot. It's because I can look back at it fondly.
You just
for
look back at it.
My early 20s and then
You
just
just-
know
Yeah. You just slowly accept.
like a star in the sky.
You're like,
and
yep.
then just age with dignity.
Yep. You age with dignity and,
Yeah.
and Botox.
Yeah. I actually haven't been getting I stopped getting Botox.
You
It's been
did?
almost like it's been almost like a year now, actually.
Wow.
Or 8 months.
You don't
'Cause I'm
have
just like
wrinkles.
no, I do. It's like the filter or whatever this is on the
Oh.
Zoom. But I'm starting to get like afraid of all that stuff kind of.
I feel like if you get it too much, it really fucks with your face.
Yeah.
I like people who get it like every 3 months. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. I'm just worried about okay, I'm like pro all that stuff, but I'm just
Just,
worried
like, it affecting-
about the botulism toxin, just like
Sure,
how often
no.
we're putting it in our body, and like just thinking about immunity like over time. I'm just like, do I don't know. Should I just
No,
just
it's
allow
weird.
myself to gracefully get gross?
Because
I
it's
might
like
just gracefully get gross.
a relatively new thing. I mean, it's been
Phenomenon.
around for like, I think like 30 years or something.
30 years or something.
But
yeah.
like, you don't know, in 50 years, maybe something crazy is going to happen with people who had Botox. Like, you don't know.
Well, because I just like there's so much, people are so sick. Like our generation just feels so sick all the time. And I'm like, well, we recently kind of started putting all this weird shit in our bodies. I'm like, we don't know the root of it. I don't know. These energy drinks I'm drinking is shit I put in my face. Like, I don't know.
We're just full of microplastics.
Yeah.
Just full of them in our skin.
Ugh, it's gross.
It's too late. It's too late.
Anyways,
for
no
us.
hate on Botox. I'm like a Botox. I like took a pause where I was like,
Yeah, no.
should I gracefully get ugly or are we going to keep this up?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to get, every once in a while. You're like, ooh,
Yeah.
my.
Yeah, I know you feel.
And then you're like, wait, do I look crazy? I don't.
No, I love how Botox looks.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. A New Jersey man flew to Florida to attack another player over an online gaming dispute.
That's like the most Jersey to Florida thing of all time. That is the
With
only
a
reason
hammer.
people. What?
Edward Kang, 20, is charged with attempted second-degree murder and armed burglary with a mask. He flew all the way to Florida. They were playing Arch Age. It's a medieval fantasy multiplayer role-playing game.
My
That's
God.
that's spite.
That's
Like, how are you
crazy.
still angry after, like, if you get in a fight and like you're still angry like days later, you're like, I gotta buy a plane ticket, I gotta fly there, and you bought a hammer at a local hardware store.
Insane?
Crazy. That's
Yeah.
some rage.
Yeah. Another crazy thing. This would piss me off so much. Store clerk was allegedly captured on surveillance camera stealing customers' $1 million lottery ticket.
No.
If someone tried to take my lotto, if I was
How
turning back in my
dare
lotto ticket,
you.
being like I won, and then they tried to snatch it from me, I'd lose it.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, but he's been charged, so they got him. But I would say, I'd be like, don't you know how many houses I've already fake bought on Zillow with this lotto ticket?
Wow. Oh, he asked the clerk to check the scratch-off ticket to see if it was a winner. He stole it and tried to cash it in for himself. Oh, so the customer brought in the scratch-off tickets, and he scratched off the barcode in front of the guy, and because apparently if you scratch off the front barcode, it'll tell you if it's a winner or not, regardless of whether you scratch off anything else. The guy working there realized he won $1 million, and he threw the ticket in the garbage. Oh, did he tell the guy that it wasn't a winner?
Yeah, I guess he must have told him it wasn't a winner, and then
But how you have the scratch off ticket,
yeah.
and then he threw it in the trash.
I guess if I won the lottery and I asked for confirmation and someone was like, no, I would kind of believe them because I would be in such disbelief that I actually won the lottery. I would be like, there's no way this could happen.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good, he threw it in the trash, was like, nah, it's not. And then he like dug it back out of the trash.
That's crazy.
I
Well,
mean,
congrats for trying, but
it's a good
no.
plan.
yeah.
It's a good plan, but it would be very suspicious if a clerk at the store where it was
Won the-
purchased was the winner.
Right. Won the lotto. Yeah. Nice
Bad
try,
plan.
buddy.
Bad plan.
What happened at this Jack in the Box you have here?
So a Jack in the Box worker was run over and spit on after the customer had a missing chicken strip and not enough ranch.
People need to chill out.
Yeah. So this woman complained about a missing single chicken strip from the order that she received, and the store manager replaced the missing chicken strip
And replaced it?
but there was apparently not enough ranch dressing provided, which I get. You need a couple ranch dressings with this chicken because they never give you enough. Spit in the manager's face, and then she left the restaurant, and then the manager came out to take a picture of her license plate. And when the driver realized what they were doing, turned around and ran into her shoulder.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
There is a mental health crisis going on.
It's crazy.
People are treating people insane.
And
I don't mean that the person did not get enough ranch. I mean, if you don't get enough ranch, you need to not lose your cool like that.
You just go like, God damn it, in your car by yourself, and you're like, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that's fucking bananas.
Yeah.
You can't be... I was in Petco the other day buying something, and there was a long line, and someone was just like flipping out about the line and how there weren't enough people working. And I'm like, yeah, it sucks. We're all waiting here, but it's worse for the only one person who's working right now and is probably stressed out. Like, everyone is just...
That's so...
Lost
people
it.
who complain about customer service people, you really... I just could never do that. And I think it's people who have never worked in customer service. They just don't know what it's like.
Yeah, it is insane. It's really, really crazy.
Yeah.
On to television. If you are afraid of this mental health crisis and everything going crazy on TV, everything going crazy on real life, and you want to just have feel-good TV, this Dallas Cowboys docuseries on Netflix.
It's very good. It came out like a while ago, like a month ago, and I just never watched it. I was like, I don't know. Then I watched it when I was in London with Martin, and I was hooked.
I was hooked, and I am not into football. I am not into cheerleading.
Don't
care.
But
it is fun watching these girls try out for the team and seeing who makes it and doesn't make it and what it takes to make it.
It's crazy, but I didn't realize they have to try out every year.
Yeah,
even if you make the team, someone better and younger could come and steal your spot the next year. That's kind of fucked up.
Also, they make no money. The Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. They make
like minimum wage.
Yeah, they said they make as much as a full-time Chick-fil-A employee.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because they work full-time and do promotions, performances, calendars. I mean, I don't
nuts. Understand why pay them more. It's weird.
It makes no sense.
I guess they can get away with it because the girls want to do it so badly.
So bad. And they work full time during the day, these girls.
Oh my God.
These
that
girls,
that dentist.
Yeah, there's like a dentist.
A pediatrician. A nurse. They go to work. Then they're like, at nighttime, I go to practice and do the routines.
Yeah, they have practices at night. And then the games are like...
on the weekends. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They work so hard, and the girls are genuinely sweet, which
they are
really
very
helps.
Nice. Yeah.
There's this one girl who, like, she is just she's got a head full of God, and
she's very religious,
But let me tell you. So she's got life figured out. I'm sorry, like she has got a lobotomy. And everything is good. Life is good. I am lucky. Life is good. I love my boyfriend, even though
the first boy she kissed.
Yeah. And I was like, part of me was like, I wish I could be like that.
Yeah.
Like, I wish life could be like that.
Yeah, it's very simple.
I know. I was like, these girls, some of them have it figured out. I wish I could be that simple, and I don't have it in me. And I don't mean that as an insult.
No.
Like it's just another way of being that I am not.
I know.
And bless their hearts.
They have their whole lives. They know who they're marrying. They know what they want to do. They know what they love, which is Jesus.
Yeah.
But then there's the older sibling who has had 6 hip surgeries.
Oh yeah, it fucks these girls
because
up.
they do those jumping splits where they jump up in the air, they land in the splits, and it fucks up your hips.
Yeah, it's like they do what you do to your Barbies when you're a kid, where you just tear them apart. It's crazy.
And she's like, I don't know, 25 or something, or 26, has already had all these surgeries.
Yeah.
And the doctor's like, is it worth it to do this? She's like, yes, it's worth it. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Right.
For you to have hip problems later in your life from like 3 years of being a cheerleader, getting paid minimum wage. It's not worth it.
And then there's this one girl, Victoria, who has like serious mental health issues, who needs to not be on the team. And I'm like, you have depression and it's not even like really, she just needs to not, she's so competitive and insecure that this team is ruining her life.
I know,
and she's
I
not
feel
realizing
bad for
it.
her.
Yeah, she thinks the team is what's making her happy, and it's what's ruining her life.
No, and like the what do you call it? The leaders or whoever they are, they can be kind of mean to the girls.
I mean, I don't know if I thought they were. What do you mean? Oh, you mean
not
like
mean, but like
the older women, like the women who are in charge?
The women who are in charge.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely a look. If you want to be a Dallas Cowboy, there's a look and there's an attitude, and there's a performance that you have to live up to.
But it's crazy how they're like, oh, you didn't point your toe enough when you did the kicks. Like just teeny things like that. And you're like, oh, like you have to be perfect.
It's professional dancing. I mean, and that's what I think I didn't really realize too, is it's like really, it's professional, and stuff I wouldn't notice. Like when I'm watching, I don't notice, but they notice. Yeah. Anyways, if you're looking for something to watch, that's good. What else have you been watching?
Have you seen the Simone Biles Netflix?
I have not. I did not watch it.
I've watched one. There's 2 episodes, and I watched the first one. And it's mostly about her, the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo, when she had to like bow out for her mental health issues. And like it's just mostly about that around.
I don't know much about.
Happened.
So what did happen? What was
she? So when she was doing the trials, I think, or like the warm up or whatever, she was doing her vault, and she said, she's like, I just was not feeling mentally there. She's like, I was just feeling uncomfortable and like something was off. Yeah. And she did her vault, and she like she messed up. She only did like one twist or something, which has never happened in the Olympics for her. Like she's always perfect.
Oh no. Yeah.
And she was just like something, and she said she couldn't connect her brain to her actions. And it's called like the twisties in like for gymnasts, where like you don't know where you are in the air. And it's terrifying. It's like really scary, and it can be dangerous. So she's like, I could not, and she was practicing. She's like, I could not figure out how to turn my body. Like she just lost it, which is scary. And so she's like, I have to just sit out. This is crazy. Like for my mental health. And now she's back this year, and she's going to be the oldest. She's like 26, but she's going to be the oldest gymnast to ever perform in the Olympics. It's crazy.
You know, American sprinter Allison Felix.
Yes, you went to college with her.
I went to. She was in my cohort. For teaching. There's like 6 of us. I have a great photo of us at a USC graduation.
Wow, future
I'll have
Olympians.
to find it. Yeah, and I think I'm just saying. Yeah, maybe I was a good luck charm. But I was reading that she didn't always run. So apparently she went to USC to be a teacher. And she wanted to make friends, so she joined the track team. And then she was crazy. Like, whoa, I'm really good at running. Can you imagine?
Imagine you find out. That's crazy, because I feel like those runners train like their whole lives.
I know. I was like, I read the quote and I was like, can you imagine just being like trying something and then being like, whoa, I'm like Olympic level good at this?
That's crazy.
Like, what if I ran tomorrow for the first time and I was like, whoa, I'm like really fast.
It
seemed like that's what happened to her.
Yeah.
I know. Like, I know I'm not. But
I know.
It seemed like she just tried a hobby and she was like, whoa, I'm like Olympic level.
I mean, that's kind of how like these people have weird talents and weird. Right. They have those like
she's
fast
just like
twitch,
a prodigy.
Fast twitch muscle fiber things. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a thing. Like you're on 23andMe.
Yeah.
There's like a gene where you have these things called like fast twitch muscle something.
Oh.
and you run faster.
Oh no, mine's all just like you have atrial fibrillation and bipolar, and your
I
pee
have all
smells
those,
like
but
asparagus.
I do have those like I have the fast twitch muscle thing. So like
Well, get out there, Melissa.
I've tried. It's not working out for me. But like people have that and they're like faster runners then. But I don't know that all the
interesting.
Olympians have it, but there's like a thing that you can have that can like it's pretty.
Yeah, mine's just like
Yours is slow.
might have
twitch
lupus.
muscle.
Yeah.
Yours is like we've never seen that your muscles actually slow you down.
yeah, it's like
Weird.
big bone disease.
You got genes of a sloth inside of you. It's weird.
Who are your parents? I watched this crazy documentary on Netflix called The Man with 1,000 Kids.
Oh, I saw that. I haven't watched it yet.
I won't get too into it because I think maybe we should do an episode on it.
Oh,
But it's
no.
about people who are addicted to donating sperm.
That's so
And
fucking weird.
They've regulated it now, but this
Oh.
guy in Sweden, he would visit like different countries and donate sperm
Was there
to
an
various sperm
article
banks.
written about him?
Yeah, there have been like various, and he would donate sperm in different countries and in Switzerland, in Sweden, I think it was. He
Yeah.
donated his sperm like various times, but also to various different organizations. And so he had like thousands of kids.
Oh my god!
And in Sweden, there was an actual legit concern because the population is pretty low. So they were like worried about incest.
right.
That his like spawn could like fall in love with each other, etc. So he like went to trial. It was this whole thing.
Oh my god!
But then they actually, I've stopped watching 90 Day Fiance. I don't know about you. I just like had to stop.
I just haven't. I can't. I don't have the brain space for it anymore.
I don't have the bandwidth. But I guess one of the people. So in this documentary,
Kyle.
yeah,
I see
so
on because I still read the 90 Day Reddit, and I see that someone was like, "Kyle's in this documentary," and I was like, "There's a sperm donor on 90 Day Fiance."
So
oh boy!
in this documentary, there's like there's a private Facebook community of these men who are addicted to donating sperm, and they're like they think it's their purpose in life to
weird.
spread their seed.
Oh, that's
and I guess
weird.
one of the guys in this documentary is on 90 Day Fiance,
Oh, that's
and
so
on 90 Day Fiance,
creepy.
it tracks that he's like engaged, I guess, to a woman, but is still addicted to like donating his sperm and stuff.
That's so weird. It's like a weird like God thing.
Yeah.
Where, like I need to procreate. I need my
Right.
seed.
Like I'm so
Ugh.
amazing that I need to. Yeah, it's a weird God complex.
Ooh.
Anyway, it's disgusting.
Can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, we'll do a little ep on that about Splooge Fest. Anyways, yeah, that's a good name for the Kings of Leon. All right, so that's it for today. Let us know if you know anything about our episode that you want to. I don't know where I was going with that. Just X out whatever I just said. All right, that is it for today. I am Allie Siegel.
I am Melissa Stettin.
And that's all, folks. Bye.
Bimbo News! Bimbo News! Bimbo News! Bimbo News! All the news you can handle. Bimbo News! So tune in to this channel. Bimbo News! Everything you want to know about recent news and TV shows. Bimbo News!
Powered by Acast.